Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Today is tax day. OMG. So I am just leaving the tax office now. And guys, first of all, let me say this. My tax guy is like a Jewish guy. His bottom line at the end of everything was, next, do not vote for Trump. Do not. Because the things that he did with the tax laws and the tax code, it is not good for the home team. And I was like, well, you know, rich people thought this was going to be good for them. He said, you know what a lot of rich people did? They moved. They moved from New York. They moved from California. They moved to Florida. There were even news articles about this mass exodus from these places to these other places because taxes went ham. Y'all. For me personally, like for instance, before you used to be able to deduct meals and entertainment. Entertainment is a thing of the past. You cannot deduct entertainment. Entertainment is like, for instance, you've heard of people who would take people out for golfing and they would pay theater tickets for their clients or people that they were trying to get into business with, and they were able to do tax write-offs. No more. So some of my entertainment things, I had to be like, oops, can't do that no more. And so a lot of things like that changed. Before, on my personal property, I was able to deduct to infinity and beyond. Now there is a $10,000 cap. So of course I met that cap, and it was about $6,000 that I was able to deduct in the past that no longer applies. As far as tax brackets, I was in the 25% bracket. I am now in the 24% bracket. While that may sound good, it really isn't good because less things are tax deductible now. A lot of the things that we used to be able to itemize, we cannot itemize anymore. And also because the companies didn't know what the heck was going on with these tax brackets and the tax changes, what they did is they took out less taxes and they were like, when the time comes, y'all can pay whatever you owe. So while in previous years, I made the same income that I made this year, more taxes was taken out before, less taxes were taken out now, plus less things I was able to itemize and deduct. And at the end of the day, this means that I owe the federal government $3,747. Ooh. State, I'll be getting a refund of $1,305 back. So what that means is at the end of the day, I owe $2,442 in taxes plus interest. Because I did file an extension that saved me the 5% a month penalty that I would have had to pay. But it doesn't save me on interest. So I owe in interest. This was never an issue in the past because this is my first year ever owing. I've never in all of my 43 years on this planet owed taxes. This is my first time. So I'll be paying interest. How do we avoid paying interest in the future? A, we either do our taxes before April 15th, or B, when we file for an extension, we just go ahead and pay $4,000 when we're filing. And what will happen is whatever we do owe, it'll stop interest from accruing. But also if we owe less than $4,000, you just get that as a refund back, or you can apply that to your next year's taxes. So I'm going to figure out what I want to do, because he said the advantages are, A, you can get it over with. But of course, if I do my taxes before April, he's not going to have time to kick the woolly bulbo with me and talk to me and really talk me through things so that I'm getting educated while doing my taxes. Like right now, I was his only client of the day. So he was able to break down everything, go through everything, and be really thorough with everything. Only thing I'm going to owe him before we submit these taxes, I'm going to go back and figure out my miles better. I did my miles for my rental property. That's easy to figure out because I know the days that I go out to my property for maintenance, for inspection, for whatever, and I could easily add that up. But I didn't really keep track of my miles for my other businesses, like whatever I'm doing for YouTube and things like that. I'm gonna go and figure that out because every freaking dollar counts. Also for this year, I just need to do a better job of keeping my expenses together for my YouTube videos. Like for instance, if we are eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich for review, I need to really keep those expenses together so that I can write them off, because I'm making money on these videos. Why should I pay taxes when it costs me money to make the money? So I'm gonna be on top of that, because right now, in itemized deductions from my businesses and such, I was able to deduct $27,000. $27,000. And even with the $27,000 I was able to deduct, I still owe that $24.42 in taxes, guys. So itemized in what you're doing is so worth it for me. And again, I have a rental business, and then I have a consultant business with the YouTube business. So that's where we are at with that, guys. I owe taxes. I owe $24.42 plus interest. Bye. Back to work I go.